Welcome to our dialogue about early childhood education. I am Helen Post-Brown, the owner-director of Sunbeam Early Learning Center, and this is Janae Ice, our program director, and Miss Regina Wentz, a pre-K teacher. What is early childhood education, and why is it important? Early childhood education is based on the idea that learning begins at birth, and that caring for children and educating them should be inseparable. Early childhood education focuses on the years from birth through 8 years old. Much of the philosophy of early childhood education is based on the idea that children learn through play. By focusing on the types of play children engage in, or by participating and helping in children's play, parents and caregivers can learn the most of these activities and prepare for future education. Over the years, there has been much debate over which type of program qualifies as care and which as education. Increasingly, child development research shows that regardless of the setting, quality early childhood education must include both warm, nurturing care and enriched learning experiences designed to stimulate a child's development in all the key developmental areas: cognitive, physical, and social-emotional. Most importantly, recent research provides clear evidence that strong socio-emotional development underlies all later growth and learning. Also important is a well-educated and caring staff. High program standards and a curriculum based on a child's developmental needs are among the most important components of a high-quality early learning program. What distinguishes a high-quality early childhood education? Well, one is a well-educated and caring teachers. Early childhood research draws a direct line between program quality and the amount of specialized early childhood training a teacher has received. Another is programs that seek national accreditation from the National Association for the Education of Young Children. Accreditation means that providers have independently evaluated as meeting more rigorous program standards. And the third sign of high quality is curriculum and the activities that they have. Many different curricula or teaching approaches can create an enriched learning environment for children. Creative curriculum is one of the state-approved curriculums used in West Virginia. The curriculum should be well-planned, it should reflect current research or child development, and it should include specific learning goals for children. It should be based on the child's developmental needs. The activities, the materials, and the schedules should be appropriate to a child's age and support all the key developmental domains. And it should be balanced. A good curriculum provides a balance of play and structured activities, teacher-initiated and child-initiated exploration. We now know that the first years of life are more critical to a child's development than we ever imagined. Research tells us that more rapid brain development takes place during these early years than any other time in a child's life. During this time, children are discovering who they are, how others respond to them, and if they are competent. They are learning how to relate to others and what it means to express their feelings. Their brains are being wired into patterns for emotional, social, physical, and cognitive development. Now that we know what early childhood education encompasses, it is important for you to know what you would look for in choosing a quality early childhood education program. Ms. Janae?
The early childhood years are filled with staggering growth and development. There are 4 main areas of development called developmental domains: social emotional, language, physical, and cognitive. Within social and emotional development, toddlers and preschoolers are beginning to develop friendships and manage emotions with their caregivers and peers. In a classroom setting, free play with teacher guidance is invaluable in developing a child's social emotional domain. In language development, Infants and toddlers are able to understand much more than they can say. Therefore, it is important for them to be surrounded by literature and conversation. Quality infant-toddler teachers are reading to small groups of children and engaging children in conversations to model words and sentence formation. Within physical development, quality infant-toddler teachers will provide daily exposure to blocks and other toys that can be manipulated. They will also provide time for children to use Play-Doh, paint, and use crayons. Toddlers and preschoolers are gaining competence with the use of their large muscle groups by outdoor play with pushing and pulling toys, trikes, running, and playing with balls. For cognitive development, infant-toddler teachers allow exploration of items in the classroom by handing a young infant a new soft rattle or setting up a paint experience for a toddler. Preschool teachers set up centers and plan activities in order for exploration and learning to take place with different materials and in different settings. From experiences such as these, young children develop their understanding and abilities in areas such as math, science, language, and art. As an early learning center, it is important that we develop these domains in all children within a safe and nurturing environment. Our teachers work hard to prepare developmentally appropriate classroom experiences that build upon and incorporate these domains through child interest. Ms. Regina, can you give us an example of a way that you use child interest to build on the developmental domains of the children in your care?
Yes, I can. In working with 3 to 5-year-olds, we have found that following children's interest facilitates the learning process. For example, in the fall, our friends spotted a hole in our tree during outside play. We explained that it was a woodpecker's hole. This led to a conversation at group time. The children asked, "What is a woodpecker? Where does it live? What does it look like? What do they eat?" Based on this conversation, we Googled what a picture of a woodpecker would look like and found the answers to our question. Because the children were so interested, we decided to incorporate the study of woodpeckers into our lesson plans. During planning, we looked at how we could address the developmental domains through studying the woodpecker. With our guidance, through planned activities, and the children's spontaneous involvement, this study lasted well into the winter.
Early childhood education has changed considerably since I started as an early childhood director 33 years ago. We know that children enrolled in high-quality early childhood programs tend to be more successful in later school, are more competent socially and emotionally, and show higher verbal and intellectual development during early childhood than children who are not enrolled in a high-quality program. We hope that our information helps you find the early childhood education program that suits your family's needs. Thank you.